Good morning again.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. This is mini micro episode 23. And we're Coffee and a Podcast. And who are you?
This is Iris Garcia. I'm Cherylannchapman. I got to introduce you this time.
She finally did it.
Yay.
I love it. It's usually me and my big mouth. Hey, it's us.
She just,
yeah,
you get there before I can get there.
Quick draw here.
Can you imagine? Someone with more energy.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Today's episode is humility and expectations. But on the way here, I was thinking about ADHD, and I read this article that said, you know how like today children are diagnosed. The episode's not about that today, but this topic just came up in my brain driving here, because how people are diagnosed, kids today, and how in our day you just weren't diagnosed. You just had to deal with it.
Right, yeah.
There was no medication. There was no therapy for it. You were just who you were, and you dealt with it.
They're just like, that is a very angelic kid. Why? Where's the off button?
Who put the quarter in you?
Yeah. Unplug it, please. It's getting annoying.
That was our day.
Yeah.
That's how we grew up.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
80s.
I drove my parents crazy.
Yeah, so...
Does your mouth ever stop?
But they were saying... It was so funny. I was reading this article, and the woman's like, yeah. And then you're like, well, yeah, my kid's been diagnosed with this. And then I'm driving, and I'm thinking, is my husband ADHD? And then it's like, I'm probably the ADHD.
Scotty is.
Yeah, well, probably both are.
Scotty is.
And it's like what we gave to our child. Though, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, that just was
that's
so funny.
I actually, I'm happy that I'm that way because, you can change your, I can entertain myself.
That's right.
Let me entertain me.
I know.
It's like, let me entertain you, but I'm going to entertain myself.
I love that
so I should never be bored, theoretically, because I got me, myself, and I.
I know. I never understand it when people say they're bored. I'm like,
my son says that. Son, if you're listening, snap out of it.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get anyone
I could never be
bored. Because bored was a bad word growing up for Piper. I wouldn't let her say it. That's my daughter's name. Yeah. I wouldn't let her say it because I'm like, you have so much you could do. There is nothing to be bored about.
And that's why I
especially
am
with
sad
today's technology.
about like our technology, right? Because
but it is actually a lot, though. We can do a lot of things with our technology.
Sure.
It's amazing.
But we need to set it down. Yeah. And this isn't part of the episode. But we need to set it down.
Or we're making it today.
Right here, we're poster children. And because I love on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we'll show, you were a kid when you did this, you did this, you did this. And we actually had a lot of fun. I think it stopped with our generation. Because,
I think it did too.
Yeah, because the kids they don't have the imagination, as SpongeBob would say.
Or the grit.
Or the grit.
Yeah.
They have no grit.
They have no chutzpah.
We learned our chutzpah. We learned it with Maya.
That's right.
She did Maya. And man, Angelo. She had grit, let me tell you. And then some.
Really did.
She should have sold some of it off, made some profit.
She did.
She was amazing.
So today...
this episode, you got to see these, because I'm going to dive into these before the episode, I think, is over, and smush my face with that whipped cream. And look at their rainbows. I didn't show that on the last one. They got little rainbows in there. But they're so cute, I don't want to ruin the cup.
Oh,
it's just so cute.
So,
yes, ma'am.
You're welcome. And today's episode is humility and expectations. Because with my no sleep, since I've been awake since 2:30, I was thinking, we have all these expectations of our friends. We have expectations of people we don't even know. Celebrities, other people, business people. We all think that...
I expect Orlando Bloom to be very sweet to me.
But they're not, and they have their own problems, and that's why I came up with that, because, like, at work, like, some of the work I do is with people and massage, and they automatically have expectations of me, like, I'm going to fix 40 years of what they've done to their body, or 50 years.
Yeah.
And I laugh out loud, and I don't mean to sound rude or disrespectful, but I'm like, this was told to me as well from my PT.
Pressure. Come on, people.
Yeah. I can't fix you in one massage session. I can't probably fix you at all. And some of it has to do with self-care, but these people have expectations of me. And then that's where my humility, though, comes into play. And then I was like, yeah, but they come to me because they don't have to. They can choose anyone else.
But they come to you.
So they come to me, and they do have expectations. And I, of course, will always give 110%. I will give it my best. And sometimes too much, because then it takes a toll on me. I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
I'm just stating the obvious, you know. And then I can't move my neck.
And then she needs massage.
And then I'm going to have to do the genie magic trick they showed me this morning on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This girl, she's like, turn your neck that way. Then she's like, genie. And then, no, don't turn your neck. You turn your shoulders, right, like this.
Yeah.
You do this a couple times. Wait for it. So you do that. And then you go. And then you can turn your neck further. It's like magic.
Oh, wow.
It's the genie. Yeah. So do the other side. Whatever side's
so
tight.
I'm supposed to be doing both sides are tight always.
Okay, so yeah, that's...
So I do what?
As far as you can turn your neck.
Oh,
that's it, right there. Okay, now you do the genie. But only move your arms. Keep your neck straight. Head center. Yeah, do that a couple times, like 3 times.
This way?
Nope, just one way.
That way?
Slowly, yeah.
Oh.
And now stop, and then try to turn, and then your neck should go. Well, maybe it doesn't work. Whatever.
Well, I have herniated discs, so it's probably part of that. I got to go a little slower. Do they
yes. Well, yeah, that should always
trying to go fast.
That should always be a disclosure.
Yes.
Well, anyway, humility and expectations, what we have from our mates, and what we have for people, and then humility, expectations like, you know, I was thinking about these celebrities that we're going to go see at a rock concert, right? And we have these high expectations of these people to be we have these expectations that they're like us, that they're our friend, that they give us care, but they don't, and it's not their fault. They have their own life, their own problems. They don't know us. They live in their own world as we live in ours.
What?
And that made me really humble as a person thinking of that, and made me check in with the expectations I have for other people and how unrealistic it is sometimes. As my husband would say, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh.
So with that, I mean, and that can be taken mentally as well. So I do have expectations of people, and it's hard for me to check that. It's hard for me to say, wait a minute. You know what? These people have saved hard-earned money to go see this show, but that person entertaining might be going through their own hardship.
True.
You know, they have to support a group of people, right? Financially, not only their families, themselves, all the people involved.
Yeah.
And you think of it on that level, and then you're like, okay, I should back off with my expectations of them because they're just human like me. And same with, you know, when we go to see healers, no matter if they're a chiro, massage, or doctors, or, you know, or even in relationships, you know, with our mates. Humility really comes in, because once I let go of some of my expectations and just love people for who they are, which is hard to do. It's not
Unconditional love is hard.
It's really hard. So humility and expectations. I keep saying it over and over because I feel like it's going to get in my head somehow. You know, I shall adhere to this.
There you go.
Maybe not.
It's hard. You know,
it's hard. It's very challenging.
Yeah.
But exciting to think about that when we let go, that we're really going to enjoy the moment. And that's...
Yeah, no, it's very true.
That's exciting part. So, yeah, I'm not going to keep saying it's hard because then I'll make it hard. So I don't want to make it hard. I want to make it positive.
It's just like we've talked about before, flipping the script.
Yeah.
Doing something different that we might have done, then we got out of it because the world tends to pull you along with it, and then you got to go back and retrain your brain.
Your bane.
The bane.
I like your bane.
Retrain your brain. I've seen your bangs, and my bane. Having that kind of moment. But yeah, it is hard, and to love. I mean, that's why when we talk about animals having compassion and unconditional love, just to try to get to that point. And some days are easier. Some days it's like, no problem, no sweat. And other days are like,
true.
I ain't giving you any more unconditional love. You know what I mean? It does. I mean, when you get stressed.
I'm in Zen. Yeah, trying to get Zen.
Try not to get so stressed out. It's hard.
Really
it's hard. Life
but
throws all that.
it's good.
Yeah.
We got to stop saying the word hard.
Right.
Because then we're training our brain. Oh, our quotes for today.
I do what's hard is my bracelet.
But so we're going to rewire our brain.
Sure.
Neurologists claim that every time you resist acting on your anger, you're actually rewiring your brain to be calmer and more loving.
Very, very true.
So hard.
Trying to practice that on the freeway.
Yeah. And then we have another quote for you. If you're not happy single, you won't be happy in a relationship.
Yeah, it's true.
True happiness comes from within, not from someone else. So you really got to love yourself, and go circles right back into expectations and humility. When you love someone, you have all these expectations of them in a relationship. And people, it's unrealistic. It's not, I mean, I've lived through it. I've been married 25 years, 27 years with my husband total. And, he probably had all these expectations of me. Mm-hmm. And I probably didn't live up to them either.
Well, we do that with our children.
Yeah,
we have expectations of our children. We want them to do this. Because we didn't do this.
That's right.
And so we just want them happy.
Right.
Want them safe and healthy.
Yes.
And
when they're not, it tears us apart.
Yeah.
And that's really hard. That also entered my mind this morning. It's very hard for me to sleep sometimes.
Yeah, I usually tell my son, well, you just do you. You do you.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, you do you. I can't.
I used to be offended by that statement because it's such a blanket statement, but I get it where you're coming from now.
Right. Well, that's him and I's language. Yeah. Because I'm like, I can't.
I get where you're coming from.
I can't throw that out on him.
Right.
So
you can't expect him to do what you want to do.
Exactly.
I get it.
As long as he's happy
and I guess that's
healthy.
A slang way of putting it.
Yeah.
I guess I was never good with slang all the time. Like people.
Yeah. I don't know.
But now I am.
Pouring rain.
Now I am like, hey, dude, I'm great. I got slang.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yo, bro.
Yo, bro. Yeah, I can't think of any slang at the moment. Still fixated on the cupcakes. Squirrel brain.
Some slang.
Slinging some slang. She's a poet, don't even know it.
I'm a total poet, and I know it.
And this is her giddiness coming out because she's up since 2 this morning, so I love it.
Yeah,
I love it when she gets giddy because it's just fun to watch her be all happy and
I am happy.
So
very
happy, and clap your hands.
So anyway, practice some humility. I am humble, and I am grateful that anyone chooses to see me, whether it's in any form.
And I do think that too, and
I'm grateful because they could choose anyone else in the world. So.
Sure, definitely in that business, in our real estate business, they could choose anybody,
and they choose us,
and we're honored,
and they trust
honored
us.
for that, and we trust us, and it's hard. Sometimes it gets hard, especially
it does.
I try to flip it, like they must have had a crappy day. And then just try to not add to their crappiness.
Scott had a saying, how to manage people's expectations. That's something I'm going to look into.
Oh, he has a saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
because he's pretty smart. He's
really chill.
He's super chill.
He
also learned how to manage others' expectations.
Oh, well, that's going to be another episode.
Yeah. So we'll get back to you. Coffeeandapodcast 3@gmail.com.
Can't forget the .com. So anyway, thank you. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
You guys practice that. Embrace yourself.
Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through.
No, you don't.
And be kind to yourself.
Because
that's the hardest one.
Love yourself. That's
the hardest one. Love, self-care. I promote that all the time. And now I'm trying to do it for myself. and it takes effort.
It's hard because we're so used to taking care of everybody else.
Yes.
And then we look in the mirror and we're like,
mirror.
ooh, mirror.
Look in
And
the mirror.
I'm like, I'm
Look
looking
into
a
my
little
eyes.
haggard. What?
Look into my eyes.
Look into my eyes.
I'll talk to myself.
She could have her own fun extra podcast. But it's fun. So you were too funny. No, and then you're looking at yourself, you're like, what how did I get to look like that? Because we need to take care of ourselves, drink our water, take our vitamins, exercise, do our mantra, do our
There goes my mascara.
Oh, no.
Hey, I got this new mascara. I wonder, what does it look like when it smears? Look at the color. It's aqua.
Oh, look at that. It is a beautiful, look at that.
Yeah.
So if she cries, she's going to be crying beautiful, people. No black tears for this woman, nothing but blue tears. So that's beautiful.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's a very beautiful blue.
I guess it's not waterproof.
Yeah, I guess we just figured that. And you can smudge it. So no, I don't see it, but that's a really pretty color. Yeah. I didn't notice that. I guess
Cry blue.
I'll
give you the true meaning of blue.
Exactly. And then blue eyes cry blue.
Yeah. Hazel. You have blue eyes.
I have blue eyes. I can't see your eyes. My eyes are all blurry right at the moment.
You're
Hazel.
Hazel.
Oh, okay. Well. Hazel. She's turning blue because I'm rubbing off on her. So there you go. Yeah, my eyes are blue. Anyway.
Bye-bye.
We could squirrel on and
we
on.
ADHD.
But, yeah, exactly. But, you know what?
We're out of here.
I said we're having fun. She's like, we're out of here. Okay, we're having fun. On out we go.
Yeah.
On that note, peace. Be good to yourself.
Be kind.
And make it a great day, as I always tell Oscar.
And look at the mirror.
Great day, Captain. I go, make it a great day, Captain, because I love to do the R's.
Oh, you do? I'm not good with rolling R's.
Oh, I love rolling. That's why I love the spell.
Yeah.
It's what?
Guttural, like.
Yeah, that's good for your. Well, then why am I so puffy there? I need to do more great so I can get great abs. Abs of steel. Anyway, we're done squirreling. Have a great day. Coffee and a podcast.
3@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you're doing that. But
if you want to email us.
We'd love it. So anyway.
But, okay, like and subscribe and whatever the other one is. What is it? Like, subscribe, and...
subscribe, and...
I don't know the other one.
Follow.
Oh, follow us. Thank you.
On our crazy journey.
Yeah, we're on a journey.
Anyway, all right. Make it a great one. Bye. Ciao.